saw and triggered that she was quite ready for somebody like him.
In 1990, after 3 years of terror for the city of Toronto, police got a break in their search for the Scarborough rapist. For each of his 17 known assaults, he'd been careful to make sure his victims were unable to describe him. But in May, the elusive rapist let his guard down.
He was crazy enough at that particular moment to attack the female in the front. This was the first glimpse that we had, which helped us create a composite drawing to help us identify this particular individual.
After the composite image was distributed, police received a tip-off that the image bore a striking resemblance to a 25-year-old local accountant, Paul Bernardo. Detective John Munro called Bernardo to the police station for questioning.
I'll never forget this as long as I live. He came into our office late in the afternoon. He was neat, clean. He wore a shirt and tie. His hair was cut. He was very calm, cool, and collected. He looked like the old Canadian boy. And I talked to him about different things, about any problems he'd had with women. He said he never had any. Did he have a girlfriend now? And he said, I do. My girlfriend's Carla Homolka. Of course, in November 1990, the name Carla Homolka didn't mean anything to us.
Because he had this sweet boy look, this cherubic look to him, and charm, gregariousness. He was able, as any good psychopath can, to cover and charm people and make them believe that he's innocent.
Bernardo was one of 700 persons of interest that the task force were looking into. They'd already collected DNA samples from over 100 suspects.
As per my samples of his hair, his line, gave them up right away. By doing this is my opinion, he was trying to deflect any suspicion on himself by being so cooperative.
Testing of the samples would eventually prove Bernardo was indeed the Scarborough rapist. But tragically, not soon enough.
Now, at that time, DNA was in its infant stages in terms of being a forensic investigative tool. So the police took the sample and it sat for 2 years on a shelf.
By 1990, Bernardo was spending lots of time with the Homolka family. But although he was now engaged to his willing girlfriend, Carla, Bernardo was not satisfied.
Paul had this thing for virgins, and Carla had boyfriends before Paul. He liked women who never had sex. They were virgins, and he was kind of annoyed.
For him, Carla's 15-year-old sister would provide the answer.
Carla and Tammy looked like twins, except for the age difference.
To Tammy, he was like, the big boyfriend. She sort of looked up to him, sort of idolized him, I guess. And him, of course, all his thoughts were, sex. I want to have sex with him.
Paul Bernardo began pressuring Carla into arranging for him to take the virginity of her baby sister. And the most bizarre thing, and still impossible to comprehend, is that Carla did that.
6 months before their planned wedding, Carla Homolka decided to gift her younger sister's virginity to her boyfriend for Christmas.
The problem was that Carla was afraid that Tammy would tell.
Carla stole anesthetic from the vet's clinic where she worked.
And the idea was to put Tammy under and then essentially have their threesome.
On the 29th of December 1990, With Carla's parents still in the house, they put their plan into action.
The family was all gathered and everybody was together except the three of them. They had Tammy drinking, got her drunk, and she passed out. They basically raped her in every possible way.
The unconscious 15-year-old began to turn blue.
Tammy vomited and suffocated.
They turned her upside down. There was an open that when she worked in the veterans office, but she actually died.
They quickly thought of a cover story, they called emergency, thought of a cover story, and that was accepted.
It was all passed off as an accidental death, which it wasn't, of course. Tammy was a gift. To this day,
The up and down figure of 8. That was tough. I am very pleased with that, I am not going to lie.